Good morning, or whatever time it is you see this video. Obviously, doing this live now at the moment. But obviously, when you start watching it, it'll probably be finished by now. But yeah, talk about the mining rig. Some interesting sort of progress I've made with it. I'm mining with this server at the moment with one GPU, and it only seems to be miming off the GPU, not the CPU. So I've noticed this morning, it's been running for probably about 4 or 5 days now, and I've got to about nearly £4, earning £4 in bitcoins on here, which is not too bad on that side. And I noticed an update, so I've done an update on it, and I noticed that there's a configuration area. So I haven't really played about the configuration area, I just left it as what it set it as. So it set itself up, it optimized itself, and the way it was running since then. So I've now added in the CPU, and some other sort of configuration there, and now it's actually using the GPU and the CPU to mine not just bitcoins. I'll tell you what's actually mining. It's using the CPU and it's using Kryptonite, so that's what it's doing on that one. And then on the GPU, it's got the GPU. There's two on there. There's the Dagi Hash Motto Dual or something, and the other one is a Decrypt Dual. What it's mining on. And since then it's been choosing those, my CPU usage on the CPU itself, the main CPU here, and as you can see I've just got a standard fan in there, that's at 93%, constantly at 93%. So it's a 4 gigahertz, 8 core CPU, AMD based, and it's stuck at 93%. So let me check to see if all the cores are running at, which they are, all the cores are running at 93%, all 8 cores 93%. Wow, that's like really gone up. So there you go on my screen. If I get close to my screen, so there's my screen. So you've got the Windows here running the server. There's the CPU usage to hold this nice and steady. So 93%, all the 8 cores. There's a lot. RAM is stable at 4 gigs, even though it's got 32 gig in there. C&D drive and E drive are not doing anything because they're just hard drives in there. Then the Ethernet is sort of peaking at only 8 kilobits per second, so not massively big on that. And the GPU is now constantly stuck at between 61 and 63%. So that's quite high, because before it was only jumping between 8 and 23%. So now a lot more higher on the GPU itself, and that's the GPU stats it's running up. And then down the bottom here is what it's doing at the moment. So if I flick over to the mining at details, you can see what the CPU is mining at, and the GPUs as well, and obviously this is the rate of speed it's doing it. So I'm going to keep running that now. And I also have noticed on here that a lot more hot air coming out of here. I've taken the side case off, and there's a lot of heat coming from the GPU itself. So the GPU is now really warmed up, and there's a lot of heat pumping out the back of here. In my shed, in my shed in here, it's warming my shed up really fast. just on that. I know I've got the servers down here running. They're the old Dell servers. They chuck out a little bit of heat, but this seems to be chucking out a lot of extra heat now, since those settings I've changed on it. So we're going to run it for the next few days to see how well this mining on what we've got it currently set up at the moment. So it'll be interesting here. Also interesting to see how warm it's going to get in here. Going to get too warm in here, I'm going to start actually installing my aircon unit back in here again and run that basically. So but what I might do is, if it's going to generate a lot of heat, what we can do is turn those settings off, go back to my original settings, keep mining at those, because it was miming quite well with those for the moment, and see how well it goes. But because of all this nice cold weather in England, UK, today this morning woke up, it was -5. So what I might do is work out a way of opening the air outside to bring it inside, so that way it'll be cost effective for me, because I'm not have to sort of pump anything in or power anything to pump it in. So might look at installing a fan on one of the window panes here, so we can actually blow in cold air. While we've got -5 happening all this week and all next week, we'll blow it in here basically, so it can compensate for the heat on here. But for the moment, while I'm here all day long, I'll just open these doors here to allow the cold air to come in as well, because that'll sort of balance out, keeps me warm as well. I mean, I've got my jacket on at the moment anyway. So yeah, so progress on this side. So we'll see if this actually makes any difference on mining faster or not. If it doesn't, then we'll just go back to original settings, bringing the heat down on here, and obviously hopefully prolong the life of the box, because obviously this is running it hot quite a lot. I mean, I've got twin fans at the front here blowing through, so it's cold air blowing through the box, and out the back here I've got an exhaust fan as well, so it's doing its job there. But I might have to upgrade to some sort of maybe a bit more heavy duty CPU fan in there if it's going to be blowing this hot. But we'll run it for today, see how warm it gets. If it gets too warm, we'll knock the settings back down so we can work something out of getting cold air into here, and see what's different. So yeah, comparing. So yeah, see how it goes now. So I'll keep you guys updated on progress on here. And again, I've got another box underneath here which has got the same settings as this one, so we'll get that online as well, and we'll get that progressing, more workers on this as well. So I've got a payout due to come out to me very shortly on Bitcoin, so that goes into my Bitcoin wallet. So we're probably looking around about £8 on that one there, so that's into my Bitcoin wallet. That's what I've mined so far, and it's taken roughly just over a week to do that. And then we've still got time, we've still got till the end of the month to go, so we can find out what the end of the month does and see what money it actually says. And it's obviously estimating statistics at the moment, so let me look at my statistics. So that changes every day it goes up or down, up or down. So as from today, 59p daily income, weekly income of £4.11, so that's gone up a little bit, and the monthly income's come down again, so it's estimating monthly income will be 17 quid. I mean, a couple of days ago it was actually saying it was £26, so it's obviously fluctuating here. So we'll see if that changes a bit later anyway on that side. But speed is up, yeah, so we're getting there. So so far good. I'm not quite sure if it's going to be profitable, but it's not a short-term game. It's more of a long-term game you're playing here with this. So it's the more longer you keep it on there and keep it miming and stuff like that, willing to pay for the extra power and all that sort of stuff as well, electricity. So I wonder if that's an interesting one. See if one of my power supply fans are kicked in or not, if it's drawing more energy off. We'll have to see. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Sorry about that. Why does people ring me when I'm trying to do live feed? So yeah, so we're going to start doing more mining rigs. So I'm going to start really neutralising the space in here and trying to get some sort of cold air blast coming in there. At the moment, because it's getting quite warm, I'm feeling quite warm actually. I'm just going to open the door, get on its latch. 2 secs, be there in a minute. I've got latches on the door, keeps the door open. It's lovely and cold out here, so I get some of that cold coming into the shed in here. I can even feel the difference here. So I'm really cold here. As I walk into the door, I get hit by heat. so yeah, there's my bench down there. I've got to get all this tidied up because a lot of these servers, like the Dell servers, I'll be selling soon. I've just got to manipulate all the VMs on there to get them on that server over that side there, which is what those 2 Dells are sitting on, and then I can turn all these Dells off because they do eat a lot of electricity, which yeah, so get moaned about how much electricity I'm putting on here as well. So we've got our own fuse box here anyway, isolated from the house itself. But yeah, we'll still be putting a lot more on the meter. There's my Mac side, that's my Mac bench got going on there as well. So yeah, we'll get some more stuff set up. Anyway, so I'll leave you to it, and I'll give you another progress update in the next couple of days to see how well this is going. We can check the wallet, what I've been paid out, what it's currently still mining on. I'll probably run this hot for the next couple of days to see how well it goes. So I'm going to sort of like work some space, get some air in here. Can't leave the door open all night though. Might have to do for the next couple of nights to get this sorted. But yeah, it's yeah, it seems to be okay. Profitable, not sure yet. Still early days. So again, this is a long-term gaming we're playing here, not a short-term thing. So yeah, got a lot of spare hardware you want to put to good use. This is probably the best way of doing it. So yeah, I mean, if we do get 20, 30, 40 pounds per month out of this rig, then it's probably, well, that'll pay for my mobile contract, or it's enough to pay for a car insurance, so we'll pay something back. So yeah, so it is sort of worth doing, so long as the electricity bill is not higher than that, because then it's worth like not bothering really. So, but a lot of the YouTube channels I've seen about mining bitcoins, it seems to be a very profitable game playing situation at the moment, and a lot of people are making money from it as well. So we'll see if we're actually lucky enough to do that. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and again, as always, thumbs up if you like the video, thumbs down if you don't like the video. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button now. And any questions you got on this, or if you want to comment on my hair, like somebody did, saying, "Oh, get your hair cut," and needs cutting, actually it's too long. I've not even brushed it today. That's how lazy I am. Going a bit thin at the top here, but I don't care. so I'll get my hair cut in the next couple of days anyway, so I'll look a bit more smarter for the ones that are moaning. So anyway, comment below, got any suggestions, any questions on this as well. And if you're out there and you're actually got your own mining rig and doing quite well with it, some hips or tips, I'm happy to learn. So again, comment below. So see you on the next one. Cheers.